In this video, I'll give a brief introduction to premises. I'll first talk about what is a premise before I talk about implicit and explicit premises. After that, I'll talk about how to identify a premise. First of all, what actually is a premise? Well, a premise is a statement in an argument that provides reason or support for the conclusion. There can be multiple premises in a single argument. Also, logical thinking needs to be used to try to form and identify various premises. I've listed an example of a premise and a conclusion here. Premise 1 is all Zorbs are blue. Premise 2 is John is a Zorb. The conclusion is John is blue because John is a Zorb and all Zorbs are blue, therefore John has to be blue. I'll now talk about implicit and explicit premises. Explicit premises are a bit easier. An explicit premise is a premise that is directly stated, like the one example that I had before. However, an implicit premise is not directly stated. The person making the argument needs to rely on various assumptions and common sense in order to convey this premise. However, implicit premises can easily be understood or even overlooked. Now I'll talk about how we can identify a premise. When identifying a premise, we should always look for key indicator words, such as since, because, for, given that, and the reasons are, and etc. Sometimes premises can be faulty, and if a premise is incorrect, that means the argument is invalid. Like the example I stated before, if I said that only some Zorbs can be blue, then the conclusion John is a Zorb is an incorrect conclusion. Hopefully, you've understood a bit more about premises today, and hopefully you'll come for the next video.